Welcome back to our final segment, Future Focus, and Nick's focusing on something first, Dracula Untold.
Yeah, Dracula Untold. So you guys into Dracula and stuff?
A little bit, maybe?
A little bit.
A little bit, maybe?
A little bit.
Blood-sucking action.
I don't really get into horror movies, but this looks kind of cool. It's like kind of an action war movie based on the Dracula lore, like kind of the origin of Dracula. It's called Dracula Untold, so it's kind of the untold story of his origin and like why he chose to become Dracula, kind of for his family and to protect his people. And then there's a big, in the trailer you see there's a big scene where he attacks this huge army with all the bats and everything and flies down over them and just takes out all these dudes. So it looks really cool. It's kind of in this medieval times, not like the restaurant, but like, with shields and swords and that kind of a thing. But it's got Luke Evans, who was the villain from Fast and Furious 6.
Haven't made it to that one yet. I know.
What are you on, like 3 Fast?
I watched the 4th one, I think, and that was the last one I watched.
Oh yeah,
So
you're right, because I
got the 5th and the 6th.
The 5th and the 6th, when they bring The Rock in, things start getting real
I'm only
good.
on the second Fast.
2 Fast?
Yeah,
Too
Too
Fast?
Fast.
Too Fast, Too Furious.
What about 3 Fast and 3 Furious?
I actually skipped the 3rd one. I didn't watch the 3rd
Yep,
one.
you can skip the
Oh.
3rd one. That one's Tokyo Drift. That one's a whole different. But now we're talking about Fast and Furious,
Dracula.
which is probably going to be much better. They're eventually coming out with another Fast and Furious movie. Just go see that if you don't
With
want to see
Dracula in it. He'll be driving one of the cars. So,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. Now, well, he was a villain, so it's kind of cool to see him on the other side still playing a traditional villain, but this time he's sort of the anti-hero. He's going to be the good guy in this. We'll see how he does. I don't know. He wasn't my favorite character in Fast 6, so I don't know. It might be interesting.
Are you guys ready to get freaky?
I have yet to catch this show, but I have family members who love this show.
It is a great show.
I
but
heard it's really
It's
good.
really weird. And this season, I can even imagine that it's going to be like super weird.
It's called
Especially
Freak Show.
Freak show. I mean, it's going to be the epitome of like what this show is. And I don't know if you guys have. Well, you said you've kind of heard of it a little bit,
Yeah,
but
I haven't watched it.
it's like an anthology series. Like it kind of just each season does its own story. And when that's over with, they do a brand new story in a brand new setting the next year. But they bring a lot of the same actors back that played, in those early ones to play different characters in the new ones. So it's like they keep the same actors, they maybe add new ones. But the first season was about a haunted house. The second season was about like an insane asylum, like a Catholic thing, a church thing that was being run by these nuns. Third season was the weirdest I had seen so far. It was about a bunch of witches called Coven. And now Freak Show is coming out in October, and I'm looking forward to this, but scared to death of it. So it's like I don't quite know, because the last one got so freaky that I was kind of like freaked out myself at the last season. So we have this one to look
Well,
forward
it's interesting. They've kind of got the circus tent thing going there. like
Yeah,
looking
yeah.
Up at the circus
Well,
tent.
this takes place in the 1950s. And
okay.
it's basically a freak show from back then. I think it's 1952. And they added Michael Chiklis, or Chiklis, I can never...
Chiklis.
Is it Chiklis?
See.
From The Shield. He's playing strongman in this. And so he's going to be like the stereotypical strongman. Jessica Lange is in it she's been in all the seasons. Kathy Bates is coming back, and they're going to have the two-headed woman and all these, but they're going to be characters. So you're going to like follow these people.
Who's playing the two-headed woman?
Oh,
Mary-Kate
she's
and
been in
Ashley
all
Olsen?
the other seasons, but I can't remember her name.
That's what she's busy doing.
The Olsen twins are doing that.
There's your Full House reunion right there. But anyways, it's a great show. I'm looking forward to it. Check it out, American Horror Story Freak Show. Premieres in October on FX. It's a great, great show.
Just in time for Halloween.
Just in time for Halloween. Now, here's another one that you could easily watch for Halloween.
Indeed. It's got Halloween colors.
True. I mean, we were just talking about, we didn't really notice too much of a blip on the first Monsters movie, but I think the second one definitely has a storyline that that looks interesting. Basically, soldiers are sent to save another set of soldiers in this world where these monsters come down. I mean, there's some massive monsters out there, and I'll post the links later on of the trailer itself. But if you're a fan of science fiction and big monsters just destroying crap, this is definitely.
I saw the
movie for you.
trailer. It looks like something I'd like to watch. So.
It kind of reminds me, looks like Jarhead mixed with Pacific Rim, kind of a thing.
And a little bit of
Yeah.
District 9 thrown in there
Yeah,
for good
just for
measure.
good measure.
So yeah, you're right. It comes out in November, and the only thing I really didn't like about the trailer is that I noticed that when they're shooting these massive monsters with just some small guns, I'm hoping that they have some better artillery. But I mean, think about it. If you got a big monster, you gotta make sure you got a big gun, right?
Well, maybe not. Maybe maybe it's different in that world, or maybe the future is different. Or because don't forget Men in
we got
Black.
super bullets or something.
Super bullets.
Or-
Yeah, Men in
Remember
Black?
Men in Black? He had the cricket, like the
Oh,
little
yeah.
small gun. It was like
Noisy
this
cricket.
Noisy
big.
cricket. That's
The-
what it
yeah,
was.
the noisy cricket, and he's like, "Watch out for that, son." He blows the thing up with it.
And he goes
Anyways.
flying into the car.
Sorry, back to your thing.
so yeah, I might see it, or I might wait till it releases in November and seeing how it goes, and might end up on Netflix again. But
Might be a good 4DX experience, maybe.
might be. Maybe we'll smell some sweaty alien monsters.
I was wondering where
I
you
thought
were
you were
going.
going to go
with
with the soldiers.
that. Like that's kind of weird, but all
What would
right.
that smell like? Sweaty alien monsters.
I
that
can
smell
guarantee
like?
you, nobody will want to have smell with behind the box right now.
I smell good, man. I don't know what's wrong with
me
you.
too.
Well,
right
Every
I try.
day.
I mean, I have deodorant, and cologne, and
So
everything.
now you
but
guys
it's like
know why we put Robbie over on that
it's
side.
100
Yeah.
degrees in here today.
Yeah, we have a fan just blowing the stench that way. So
No,
Yeah. So anyways,
no,
monsters-
come on. I don't stink. Now, don't tell all the
All
viewers
right,
out there
all
that I
right.
stink, because I don't. I'm very,
Not that bad.
very, and I would like you to tell the viewers about where they can find us online
Yeah, so
if they haven't already.
on the internet is where you can find us. We're on all of the internet. Where am I? Over here? So, yeah, all the internets, which includes Facebook, it includes YouTube's, and the Twitter sphere, I think is what they
Twitter
call it.
sphere.
So everything's Behind the Box TV. So just search that in Google. I think we've got enough up now where you
Oh
can
yeah,
just search
definitely got a lot of
behind-
content.
Behind the Box TV. Just Google it and find us. You can Facebook us, like us on Facebook, comment on a video, subscribe to our YouTube, follow us on Twitter. Anything else? Send us emails, or if you want to send us a box full of potato chips or something, that's cool too.
Hopefully not poison.
Yeah.
or dirty laundry.
What?
We'll
Don't send
take-
us dirty laundry. I'm gonna send you my dirty laundry.
All right. Well, and on that note,
Send
I'd
us
like
whatever
to
you
give
want.
special thanks too for Jay Burgess, the production warehouse, for giving us the studio space
And?
here, and Donald Smith, Lucky Dog Television Productions, for giving us
And?
the equipment.
And
Who else am I forgetting?
Thank us,
somebody?
man. We're here for
us.
Okay. Well, thanks, guys.
Thanks,
okay.
Robbie, for being here.
What the
Thanks,
hell was that?
we just
Thanks, Nick,
We just wanted
for
to keep
being
it
here.
going.
Thank you, guys.
thanks, Robbie.
Oh, thank you so much, and thank you for watching us.
Let's not,
Oh, no,
let's
that's
not close
awful.
it like that. Yeah.
It's not end
All
like
right,
that.
seriously, thanks for watching us, guys. That's it for episode 8. We'll see you in a couple more weeks for episode 9. Till then, later.
Space herpes.
Not again.